Will, happy hour TV. Gonna grab a drink or three, because you know it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Two lads from Yorkshire and another bloke from Somerset, supping and chatting away with each other. You never quite know what you're gonna get. Mark is a spark and his barbs are sharp. He has us crying. For an electrician his banter is electrifying. There's a designer, the guy with the cider. John is the landlord and they're all on happy hour TV.
Hello, thank you very much for joining us for another Happy Hour TV. My name's Neil, and we've got John and Mark with us again this week. We're on every Friday at 5 o'clock. If you can, please hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. That bell will tell you each week, every time that we go live and get another episode on for you. If you like what you see, hit the like button, guys. Let's have a quick catch up before we go on. How's your week been? Mark, how's your week been?
Well, it's been a funny old week. I've found myself in the unfortunate position that I'm out of work. It was expected because the contract we were working on, it was taken away from our company, and the company have decided to do it in-house. So
we've so company-wise, you're still employed, but
no.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. So it's all out.
Yeah, because I only subcontracted to another company anyway. So because that contract's gone, we found ourselves basically out of work now.
Right.
So a couple of things in the fire. So
yeah,
a couple of weeks' time, should be back up and running. But we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, so I'm having a nice little. Maybe a couple of weeks off, recharge about.
Well, I can keep you busy. I will get you on them. Get you on that electronics job.
Well, whilst you're talking about electrical jobs, though, do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts?
Look through the door behind me. She's been there for about a minute. She's lost the hamster. I could have told her that half an hour ago. You're joking. Well, yeah, I had bigger things to concentrate on, so I don't know.
Go and help. She's
Buzz Lightyear has done one.
Wait, it could be anywhere in the house now. Why didn't you tell me? Went out half an hour ago. It could be anywhere.
Have you got over with them little balls?
Yeah. Is he going around in the plastic ball?
He was doing, up until.
Oh, now he's just anywhere.
Oh God!
Right. The dog's going to eat him as well.
Yeah. If you hadn't already. Actually, dogs don't. Dogs won't eat it. The dogs will play with it, so they'll kill it and play with it.
Oh God!
I don't think they'll eat it.
You don't think Bacchus will eat it?
Bacchus will probably eat it.
Yes, he will eat it. Bacchus will love it.
Yeah. Go on then, John. What's other than a lost hamster in the house? What's gone on this week?
Well, we actually got a hamster last Wednesday, which is brilliant. So we got Woody last Wednesday, and I was woken up on Sunday morning. John, Woody's dead.
Oh no.
I should be laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing actually, but it was just tongue in cheek, wasn't it? But no. So Woody passed away, and we had to go get another hamster. So this hamster, which we've had for 2 days,
it has now gone missing.
It's now escaped.
I mean, I'm a big believer in having pets for the children because it introduces them to the really dark realm of death, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah.
So have pets and they die, and we can deal with it because it's just normal. We're all born, we live, we die. We're born, we live, we die. There's nothing to be scared of. We just got to crack on. So Woody dying, one of those things, not ideal, but it hardens the children up, so they won't be too upset when one of those
chaos happens. Okay.
Yeah. Because we're not going to go one day.
So it's hamster week. Hamster week at your place.
Yeah. So Woody became Buzz Lightyear. So Buzz Lightyear is roaming the house somewhere. We hope. and we hope to find him.
I don't think
Potential
it'll
of
be going
becoming the hamster.
Yeah, tomorrow we might have a new hamster. Oh, God. Well, they're only £7, aren't they?
yeah. Oh dear. Okay, look, this past week, we've received our T-shirts from Thatchers.
Oh, yeah.
We did get in touch with them to see if they would supply us with, or at least supply me with a couple of crates of cider, but it didn't happen. But they did send us out some T-shirts, so thank you. A little plug for them. Thank you for some T-shirts.
And for all you out there who are thinking, oh God, I wish I could have some free Thatchers. Well, never mind. If you come down to the new one in Thornton, you can have a pint of it.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Go on. What are we drinking? Let's do that, and then I'll tell you what's been going on this week. What are you drinking this week, Mark?
This week, I've had a little trip over to Ilkley.
Oh,
some Ilkley blonde today.
What is it with you lot and blondes? I really don't understand it.
They're lovely.
Blonde.
They're lovely. They're very sweet.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard the term blonde anywhere else other than in Yorkshire. So it's whether it's a local thing or not, but it's not something that I'm familiar with. Okay, as you know, I'm a Thatchers fan. This one is a nice drop. This one's Cider Barn Redwood. So this is another one of their special drops. Yeah.
Did that say strawberry?
It's to do with no, it's not strawberry. It's to do with oak. I don't know if we can see on there oak chipped stuff.
It says Somerset, not strawberry. Got your oak chips. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Right.
So, that's where the redwood bit comes in. But let's pour that in. What are you drinking? A Thatchers there, John?
I've got a Thatchers haze.
That's a haze. Very good.
I know I've got a good friend from Somerset who likes his Thatchers haze. Unfortunately, I've not had a snack lifter with him in a while.
It looks pretty clear and light. Does that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That water.
Good. Let's clinky in, gents, and we'll
cheers.
I'll share with you what's been going on this week. That's the first time I've drank this one. Medium sweet, and definitely, it's really nice, that flavour. That's completely different.
A dessert cider.
Yeah, it's nice as that. Good. I've been exploring the world of streaming and seeing about whether we can get ourselves onto streaming channels and things like that. So I bought some new gadgets and bits. You will have noticed we've got a different mic set up and things, and various different things going on. But what I did get was a new camera. I'm going to switch to this new camera, and then the plan will be to try and get you guys with new cameras and new mics, so we can improve our sound. But check this out. The difference is staggering. All right.
Okay.
Have a look.
Look forward to it. Oh wow.
This is the new camera now, because it's got a low light enhancing thing. I need to take one of the lights out. That one there. I think it just takes the edge off the shine off my head.
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Much better.
And a lot sharper and clearer.
Mm-hmm.
As I say, we'll try and get you guys set up with new cameras. We had to give this one a run just to see whether it would like it or not.
That's noted it.
Yeah. Completely different. If I switch from the cameras again, and you can see from one to the other. Look how dark that one is. And as I say, it's got a light enhancer. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. So so we'll get you guys sorted out with some new cameras.
Are we going to get a mic that looks like yours as well, or a lapel mic?
No.
Wicked, isn't it?
Yeah, this is quite smart. It's on like a little boom arm type thing, so I can just push it out of the way.
I mean, I would want something much bigger than a mug of coffee. Actually, I mean that's quite big, isn't it?
It's all right. I'll be doing other things with this, so it serves a different purpose than what we're using it for now. But yeah, just getting some new kit.
Excellent.
So the idea being is that we may be able to be brave enough to take ourselves online, streaming live, and we'll see how that goes, and potentially invite people in on a Zoom. So that people can come in one at a time, and we can chat with different people. So yeah, but we'll explore that idea further. But we'll do that another time. So yeah, final shout out for Thatchers. Thank you very much. And yeah, if anyone else wants to connect with us, they can do. And hopefully we'll take this a little bit further and expand our little streaming world. Right, good. Let's get on with our normal show stuff. Are you ready for what happens next?
Absolutely,
We are, yeah.
Of course we are.
Beautifully.
Let's crack on. Okay, so guys, I've got 3 ads for you this week. In fact, one's not an advert. All right, let's do that one first, and it might be something that you've seen before, but for the viewers, you may not have seen it. So let's have a look. Okay, here we go. So this is CCTV footage in a warehouse.
Yeah, is it booze? It looks like booze.
It looks like what? Booze. Right.
Oh, God.
So, have you guys seen this before?
That forklift truck in the background looks menacing.
Have you guys seen this before?
I haven't. I can guess what's going to happen next.
Okay. Let's get him up here, and we'll pause it. We'll pause it there, shall we? What's your thoughts? Have you seen it before?
No.
Okay,
No.
Mark, have you seen this one before?
No, but maybe something similar.
Okay. What's your thoughts then?
Well, I could have a guess going by previous CCTV clips that I've seen, and what happens is it's the domino effect of clipping one of those high-rise stacking systems. When one buckles and collapses, the whole lot then follow suit, and they all come crashing down. And I can imagine if it looks like it's full of booze, is that place. If those are bottles, they come down. You're talking about a sea of cider. Well, you'd have been in heaven, Neil. As long as you didn't get crushed.
It's like get
Swimming around it.
get some glasses. Yeah. Okay, and Mark, you've not seen this before, but have you got any thoughts?
I've actually worked in places like that and knowing them sort of stacking system, but all linked to locked with each other.
Yeah.
Like each shelf is in talk to the next arm. Right. So yeah.
So let's. I'm going to ask the question on a percentage. Right, you kind of know which way it's going. On a percentage, let's go from like 30% upwards. How much of the stock is going to get damaged?
I'm going to say he's going to take both sides down, both of them. 100.
Okay. 100.
Of them 2 rows, yeah.
Okay, all right. John?
Were there just 2 rows to the warehouse, or the more than 2 rows?
No, there's more.
I think there's a lot more into expanding out, but 2 rows we can see.
Yeah, I think it's going to take the whole lot out.
Okay.
I think everything's going to bellow and go outwards, and it's going to take the whole lot out.
This is remarkable, and having never I'm not a forklift truck driver. I've never worked in warehousing and things like that. When you see something like this, it's just staggering. Let's have a look. If you've never seen anything like this, this will shock you. He's trying to squeeze through this gap.
Oh!
There we go.
He's in trouble.
He's buried.
Oh!
Whoa. The other one's wobbling. Oh, it's gone. Oh, no.
Oh!
That was 1, 2, 3, 3.5.
3.5, wasn't it?
3.5. Elf at the back there, and a 5th one on the side. 3.5 loads. Look at that. And it would have taken a while, you know, to get him out.
Oh,
I would hope that because the forklifts do have let me just unshare that. The forklifts do have that kind of cage, you know, kind of system, don't they, to protect the driver?
Not much.
not much, is there?
No. There's a pillar. It's like when you're in the car, but you imagine it. You're in the car, but with no windows at all. So anything coming through the front will come straight at you. The sides will come straight at you.
Yeah.
There's no, and you're only that far from the outside edge. It's a single-seater thing.
Want to see this again? Here we go.
They've been in deep trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, not for work. Look, it's completely exposed there.
Yeah.
Wow, what a dipstick. It looks to me that those shells were overloaded. Those shells went down so easy.
Didn't take much, did it? Didn't take much at all.
No.
But it's when you see this row go, and then the row behind that.
That takes that down.
Goodness me. Yeah, you take your you wouldn't want to take your hat off, but you know, you take your hat off to forklift truck drivers when they're dealing with loads that high.
Oh yeah.
And things. So
very scary. It looks like those are badly engineered. They weren't strong enough.
For the weight that they were carrying.
Yeah. Too much, too high.
Yeah. You kind of knew that one, but that's okay. Let's see if you can guess this next one. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Right. There you go. That's all you're going to see. So.
We were supposed to see the squirrel at the end, or were you supposed to stop it before then?
No, it's fine. That's okay. Yeah.
Go on, Mark. You go first.
Well, obviously the squirrel's been disturbed. He's gonna fall. He's gonna either land on the woman or make the woman sit bolt upright, which obviously she's took down the little straps to get a bit of sunshine.
Yeah.
And she's gonna obviously and maybe some sort of CCTV alarm system's gonna kick in as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
Footage.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I was watching the wrong clip. I just saw a car and a butterfly. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Of course you did, John. Yeah.
There was no woman there. Honestly, I didn't see a woman.
Right. Okay.
Play it again for us.
Any thoughts?
No idea. I'll go what Mark said.
Okay. I'm gonna wind it back to the beginning.
Yeah.
And you get to see the whole thing again. Here we go. This is great. I love this.
Life comes at you fast. Be ready with Nationwide. Investments, retirement, insurance.
Started
I did
off.
it before.
So I know this as the butterfly effect, right?
Yeah.
That, you know, just the settling or a flap of a wing, you know, can have, you know, other consequence, you know, and things.
Yeah.
It's just done very, very cleverly and very, you know,
Brilliant.
you know, brilliantly. Yeah, it's a good word. It's very, very funny. Obviously, I think Mark. I'll let you have that. You know, the fact that she jumped up and startled. But you know, the great guy with the hose, you know, is washing his car down, and then it just all, you know, goes wrong from there. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and obviously it was an insurance ad. Let's go on to our final one. This one's clever. Right, let's show you this. Here we go. Okay. What's your thoughts, John?
Well, she looks absolutely pooped. She's trying to please her baby, and she's trying to please herself as well at the same time, with a bit of squeezing Marmite and a bit of toast.
Superb. Couldn't think of anything better.
Well, absolutely.
Late night snack. Get a bit of Marmite on toast.
It might even be 3 o'clock in the morning. You've no idea what time it is for her, and she's absolutely cream crackered. Yeah. So she's sorting herself out.
Any thoughts? Any
Maybe
thoughts as to what happens next?
Daydream, and she all of a sudden she's strolling along a beach in the Bahamas, and she's got a pina colada in her hands.
Oh, okay. So it just kind of sets off a little dream state.
She wanders off into paradise, and the reality of the baby just, you know, distant and memory.
Lovely. All right. So from one extreme to the other, Mark, you're a hater.
I am a hater,
thoughts?
so obviously, maybe if we go along with John's for a little while, where she might float off dreaming, where she's forgetting about all of his tiredness and all this sort. But then obviously the Marmite's going to work its way through her system into the baby's mouth, which the baby's going to then start to vomit. It's going to bring her back down to earth pretty quickly. So wake her up.
That is so unfair. Come on.
Dreadful. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah. Let's see where it goes. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that! It's a good healthy dollop on there, John.
Fantastic.
You can hear it.
Oh.
It was a Marmite, didn't it? Just keep on eating it.
Squeezy Marmite.
Well done, Mark. That was great.
That was fantastic.
Brilliant.
Oh man! Did they actually make that advertisement?
I don't know. It's I don't know. Marmite squeezy. You either love it or you hate it. You know, she loves it, but the baby didn't like it. There you go. That's what happens next. We'll have some more next time. Good.
Okay, chaps, so this week I've got a couple of questions for you. And the first one is, where do you hope to be or see yourself in 5 years' time? So project yourself forward 5 years, and if you could be in your ideal scenario, where would you be?
I feel like I'm at a job interview.
That's what I ask at my age.
I get some practice on it.
I am both. Well, we're all self-employed. You know, we all run our own little businesses. So, I'd like to think that I've got staff, that the workload is eased on me a bit. Yeah, I'd like to see that I've got a growing business and things that I've got to the stage where I can employ. I don't think it's this year. Well, it's definitely not this year, and it's definitely not next year. Next year is a lot of repairing, patching up the bad, the bad 2020. So I don't see it for a couple of years. So by year 3, 4, I'd like to be in that position where I'm considering it, and in a better position to be able to say, yeah, I'm employing staff. Take some of the burden off. It's been a horrible couple of years, and I don't think I could cope with this burden and pressure, for the rest of my days. No. So I've got to have it in a place where I can effectively manage the business, slightly differently. I think just from a business, I don't have much other goals in life at the moment other than get the business on the straight and narrow and get it working well, and if I've got a good team, I know that I've got the potential for increase of workload, increase of revenue, increase of supporting, getting staff on board, paying people a wage, and things, and supporting other people and things. So yeah, I'd like to have a designer that I can have time to train. At the moment, if someone said to me, "Oh, I've got a designer," I haven't got the time to train them. No. To the standard I would want things. So, what I need is to offload a lot of the office, admin work, offload a lot of that, free up my time, and then I can look at, recruiting designer. And it can be a young person, but they take time to nurture, time to develop. Yeah.
What a good place to be.
So I think that would be for me. I think for this channel, I don't know whether it will be around in 5 years' time. I don't know. I don't know where we're going to take it and how long we'll take it. But if we're still streaming, if we're still doing something of a digital nature, I'd like to think that we've got, a good number of followers, and maybe that's creating a bit of revenue, for us. Yeah. There is a digital age out there. We are going to be older. The younger generation will be, coming in, but we'll be seen as the old gits, and things, and the Harry Enfield and Paul Whitehouse, would be the old boys, still doing the internet, and things. So, I see that as well, and I think we can be more opinionated and more grumpy and, and stuff, as you get older, and we'll still be drinking, so that won't change. So
I always aspire to drink more and more.
Yes, So I think, and I think for the channel, I think I'd like to see growth in numbers. For that, I'd like to see that going places. So 5 years time. Yeah, it's quite short time, really.
It is, yeah.
And to think that we've lost a year, almost, already.
It's been written off, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, so to think it like that, that's, so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5 years. I mean, if you said 10 years, I wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't have a clue in 10 years.
That is a long time, isn't it? 10?
Yeah, but 5 years, I can kind of, I've got a plan,
Can relate to that,
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, well, I think me similarly, obviously, with what's happened recently, job-wise and this year, I think we're maybe looking at going into employment now. Being employed rather than self-employed for a term. So maybe a bit more settled with a big organisation, which is maybe in the pipeline. I can't really say too much, but we don't know. But yeah, so that might be in the pipeline. So it could be 5 years now. Could be a bit more settled that way, especially with what's happened recently. It's one of them, isn't it? Yeah.
You wouldn't go back into like domestic electrics or anything like that?
Well, to be honest, I've never really done a lot of domestic stuff. It's all been more industrial and commercial and all that sort of side of it. So I've not had a great deal domestic work.
Yeah.
So it's not what I've been involved in recently. So I'm not saying I wouldn't do it or I can't do it, but it's just not what I have done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
John, you've done electrics, John. Was your background domestic?
No. I've done a few odd jobs domestic for friends and family.
Yeah.
And I tried to go self-employed doing domestic work for a while. It's a nightmare, domestic work.
Because of all the regs.
Regulations or not regs. Going to people's houses, and people's houses are always tips and dirty and cluttered.
Yeah. And they want the double socket over there, and it's like buried underneath stuff, and you're like, how can I work in this space? Yeah, how can I work in this space?
There and blah blah. You got to move all the furniture. You got to pull the carpet back. Then you got to pull the boards up and run cables, chase walls out. It's dirty and carry on. Whereas in industrial and commercial settings, you can generally speaking get to where all your cables need to run. And it's much more pleasurable. So
yours was commercial work then before?
Commercial industrial, yeah.
Right. Same background then. Same.
Yeah. Big companies, yeah.
Go on, John.
Well, I've got a couple really. I've got the big one for me is to make it through COVID. You know, if I can survive COVID and come out the other side and still be in business in 5 years, then that would be a big one for me, because at the minute COVID is looking like a right sausage, and it's a thorn in my side big time. And these restrictions are getting heavier and heavier, and there's no talk that's positive that's coming from Parliament. So everything's like it's a millstone. It really is a millstone. Hanging around everyone's necks in hospitality.
People think it's the winter. It's not. It's all of next year. You know, for businesses, it's all of next year to repair the damage that's happened.
We've been playing catch up for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's a big one for me. Is to be still in business and be independent of my parents, because my parents own the business at the minute, and what I want to do is I want to take over and make a success of it. So if we can still be here in 5 years, then that'll be fabulous.
And then you can plan then and expand and do what you want to do. Yeah.
So and the slightly more light-hearted one would be is because it's so demanding running the pub. We don't really go on family holidays, so I hope that by 5 years' time, I've taken my children on an aeroplane and gone on a proper package holiday, one of your cheesy off. Benidorm, 7 days, whatever, all inclusive, just whatever, just get us the hell out of here. Get on a plane and go. So I would like to achieve that in the next 5 years, just to take the kids on holiday.
Lovely. Aim for that, John. Aim for that.
Lauren! No, she hasn't found. She's not answering me now. Have you found the house yet?
No.
I don't know. Try getting down low and looking underneath things.
Good luck, Lauren. Thinking of you.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh God.
Go on, Mark.
Right.
Get us started.
I'm really worried about this hamster.
This could be a longer episode than usual. While we try and find the hamster.
We won't be selling it anymore, will we? We'll buy it.
Yeah.
Free in a week.
We're going to be applied to RSPCA, aren't we?
Oh dear. Right, I can see you've got a restock there, John. I'm now on the I'm on the Vilberry. Give them another shout out. Thank you, Thatchers. Very good.
Thatchers.
Good.
I'm on a pale Ilkley.
Cheers.
Switch off your phones. It's pub quiz time. Over to Mark.
Okay. Right, chaps. We've got another quiz this week. 10 questions. General knowledge this week. So you need to use your brains a little bit more this week.
Oh, goodness me. Right. And where are we at score-wise?
Oh, Neil.
I think Neil's out in front on 4. The visitors, the guests will be on 3. And I think John is just on 2 now.
Yep.
Yeah. So
it's not just about it. John's on 2.
You could do with getting this one, John. All right.
Yeah. So you can do with getting it.
All right.
Well, all you've got to do, Neil, is get them all wrong.
Game on.
Show some support.
Right, here we go then.
Go on.
Number 1. The point for each here, which 2 dances are used as words in the phonetic alphabet? 2 dances.
Yeah. Got it.
Whoa. Pressure's on, John.
Nice.
2 dances.
Yeah. My dad was a fireman.
Oh, of course he was, yeah.
And we used to listen to back in the day, back along, as Somerset folk would say, back along. My dad used to have a little portable radio, right, that was tuned into the same wave band as the fire brigade, right. So we knew about the shouts before his bleeper would go off, right? And he would think if it was good enough, that he knew he would get called, because they would mention it. Retainers are going to be called in for this, so he'd be on the bike ready to go, and then he'd be going off down the road, and his bleeper would start going. You see, so we used to listen to a lot of this, all this, language and lingo on the radio.
Right. So there you go, John.
Oh,
Had enough time there, John, to
I'm trying to think. It's can't think.
Is it Alpha Bravo Cha Cha?
Yeah. That's right, I got it now. Neil, you said it by accident.
Go on, Mark, number 2.
Right, number 2. What new name was given to the Millennium Dome in 2007? Number 3. Which Ukrainian city gives its name to a chicken dish?
Chicken dish?
Yep. Ukrainian city.
Chicken dish? What kind of chicken dishes do you have?
Yeah. We're on number 4.
Oh, there's no waiting.
Well, we need to get through these. What does spumante mean on a bottle of wine? Number 5. In which decade did English football teams first wear numbers on their shirts?
Oh.
Make it easy. So we're only going for the decade.
Wow, I guess.
Number 6. What is the last word in the Bible?
The last? That's a good one, that, Mark.
Are you thinking, Capsule? Number 7. What is the name of Elon Musk's chain of satellites which have been seen in over the skies of Britain? Quite often they get mistaken for UFOs. Quite recent.
I'm going to look into this. This sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's been quite impressive if you've seen it. Number 8. Which country's flag is the only flag not to contain red, white and blue?
Could I ask that to be repeated? Sorry, I was still writing down the previous one.
Oh, sorry. Which country's flag is the only flag not to contain the colours red, white or blue?
Which country?
Yeah.
The only?
Yep.
There's loads of flags that don't have those colours.
Well, is there?
Yeah, I think I'm missing a point here.
Yeah.
Well, according to
no, I
Google.
suppose a lot would have white. Yeah.
Oh.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine it, but it's difficult to focus on a detail, isn't it? There'll be a small detail somewhere.
There'll be a little bit of one of the colours in somewhere on most flags. I tried to think, and
No,
struggle.
that's got blue in it. I've just written one down. I'm sure that's got blue in it. I can picture one that, but I can't. I ain't gonna say the colours, but oh, let me go with that. Okay. All right. Got one.
Ready for number 9?
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
Yep. Number 9. The handsome peacock belongs to which family of birds?
I honestly don't know what answer you're looking for there. Completely lost.
There's different sets of birds, isn't there? Wait. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. I can't say without giving any clues away. Number 10. We'll go for a little 50-50 one to end with. Is Hong Kong north or south of the equator?
Hong Kong?
Hong Kong.
Goodness. Okay.
I think I got that one wrong.
I'd like to think I've scored well.
Oh, well, thanks, Neil.
But you seem to start off pretty well. Confident.
Yeah.
Didn't you, John?
The only one that I'm stuck on is number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Can't think of anything. That's the only thing I can think of. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know the answers to any of these, Mark.
Oh, dear.
Let's give it a go.
Right, we'll go with the answers then.
What have we got for the first one, Neil?
Number 1.
Foxtrot and tango.
That's right, is that?
Did we get any, John?
I've got tango and I put Lima.
Can we have a hamster up?
You found an hamster?
No, I've just pulled the sofa out and found loads of stuff that the kids have put, so I'm
Orange peel.
clearing that out.
Have you found the hamster though?
No, I've not found the hamster. He crawls on me middle at night.
Why did you wear that? So, Lima is not a dance. You trying to tell me that Lima's not a dance?
It's not a dance.
No,
No.
And Rumba's not that's Romeo.
And,
Cha-cha. You said cha-cha.
Macarena. No, Macarena's I know.
Yeah, no Macarena.
Number 2. The Millennium Dome is now known as
The O2.
the O2.
I put O2 Arena.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but then I crossed it out.
Why do you say you crossed it out?
No, because I'm an honest man. I don't know why. Why did I cross it?
And what did you call it?
No, because I was trying. Yeah, you won't believe what I've written down.
What did you put?
I put Millennium.
Oh,
No, I got tied up in it.
yeah.
It was, and I forgot the question. That's the problem. I forgot the question.
Yeah.
When was it renamed?
2007.
It was built for the Millennium.
Yes, but then I was trying to think what would it be renamed, and I thought, oh, the only thing I could rename an arena in London would be anyway. Moving on. I did write O2 Arena though.
Number 3.
Yeah, shall I give you my answer first?
Go on in.
Cock soup.
No, Oh,
What have we gone with there? Kiev. Neil, I think that was a late edition as well, wasn't it, Neil?
it was late.
You got that, yeah.
It was late.
It was late, yeah. So it was Kiev.
Brilliant.
Number 4.
Got it there at the end there.
Did,
before
yeah.
you said it.
Number 4, Spumante.
Medium
Sparkling.
dry.
Sparkling, yeah.
Sparkling.
Yep.
Asti Spumante
It is,
is martinis, isn't it? Martini
It was,
Asti
yeah.
Spumante or something.
Yeah, going back.
And it was just extra sparkling, I think.
Sparkling, what? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it means, yeah. Number 5, the numbers on the football shirts.
20s.
John? It was what?
60s.
It was the 30s.
30s.
I just
You're
Just one
far off,
decade out.
Neil. Just one. I think the words instances of him using them in the 20s and a bit earlier, but they actually went fully in the 30s.
Yeah.
So, went with the 30s.
So was I right?
No, because it wasn't made mandatory
All right,
until
okay.
the 30s.
I
I ruminated myself on that one, but it was the 30s.
So number 6.
Number 6, yes.
I don't know what it would be, but I think a good way to end it would have been said the Lord. So it would have been something said the Lord. Full stop.
Yeah. And what did we go with, John?
Amen.
Amen.
Oh!
Yeah.
And you're a man of the book as well, Neil.
I know. Look at that. Goodness
I'm very
me.
surprised at that one.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
That's a good quiz question. I like that.
It is, yeah.
Right.
Right.
Very good. And well done, John.
Yep.
Right.
Number 7, the satellite system that Elon Musk's been flying over the world. I'm surprised that you've not seen this, Neil.
No, not seen it. I know that he's taken the SpaceX up to the space station.
Yeah.
So their
This was
program.
This was just before the SpaceX.
Yeah.
When we
And,
could look out the windows and see him flying about the sky, and you
Right.
could see him moving into formation and everything, yeah. And we could see it from our window. It was called Skylink.
Skylink.
You could see him all forming in formation over the sky.
Wow.
Crazy.
It was pretty
What's it for? What purpose?
I think it's something to do with Wi-Fi and all sorts of other
Right.
satellite networks, yeah. But he's
Interesting.
setting them up. He's planning on sending thousands up into space over the next year or so, yeah.
I'm guessing because obviously it's a vast area. I'm guessing he'll have.
Stop laughing.
I'm guessing that they all have like set altitudes, you know, to avoid any, you know,
You'd think
any
so,
potential clashes and stuff like that. So, you know, as long as it's all, you know, cleverly done, I think it's brilliant. I think anything, you know, this whole space race lark and thing that's going on. But I'm going to look into that. It sounds interesting.
Look into it. It is. Yeah. It was. Yeah. Number 8.
What's your answer, John?
The flag.
Brazil.
I put Brazil.
On Brazil, in the middle of a circle, it's blue.
Oh,
It's yellow. It's yellow with a blue circle, and I'm sure there might be
green.
some white inside the circle in the blue.
Oh, really?
I'll try to think of a flag when I saw the answer. But it was Jamaica.
Oh, you bugger.
But even when I thought about Jamaica, I thought there was some white. I thought there was some white on the like triangles, but there's not.
Yeah, right.
There's not. It's just like
because Barbados and stuff, or you see Jamaica, I thought had red in it.
Yellow,
is it
green,
orange,
and black, or gold?
Oh, right. Yeah,
gold, green, and black. Is it?
We were in the right area, John. Brazil ain't a million miles.
Yeah, just next door. Yeah.
Well,
number 9.
Not done well so far here now.
So what
the peacock.
Guinea fowl?
I put fowl.
Guinea fowl.
A guinea fowl is a specific type of bird. It's not a.
It's not. It's a pheasant. It's part of a pheasant.
Really?
Well, I've not done anything. Have a look. Pheasant or guinea fowl?
Yeah. Oh,
you can't sit on the fence, Neil. You've got to cross one out.
Well,
I'll cross out guinea fowl.
Well, all right then. Well, I'm having O2 Arena then if you're going to play that game. Oh, well, stuff that. I'm having O2 Arena.
Yeah, but I didn't cross it out, did I? It was there.
Well,
isn't the pheasant?
I can write a load of answers down for anything. It's not crossing it out.
It's up to Quizmaster.
Go then.
Well,
is the pheasant not part of the guinea fowl? Was guinea fowl something completely different?
Pheasant, but
it's like the difference between a blue tit and a magpie. A guinea fowl is a very specific bird.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay, so it's not
it's not an actual group on its
own. I put
own.
pheasant down first, so but
I didn't think that a pheasant was a group of birds.
No.
You actually announced guinea fowl, so
I did. Yeah. All right, I'll take that. All right. But that means that you don't get your O2, John. All right.
No. I put O2 down first.
Okay.
Number 10, last one. Hong Kong, north or south?
I put south.
It's north.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll just write north down here.
I wrote that down first.
Look, guys. Where is it? There you go. Hey. No, I did write south. I don't want to mislead you. So,
how did you do, John?
How did we do, John?
Depending on if you give me O2 Arena or not. Well, are you going to be generous or are you going to be tight?
No, you can't have O2 because I've spoken about pheasant.
Oh, well, it just got to show what personality you are, Neil. So, with that in mind, I got 2. So if you were generous, I'd have got 3.
All right, okay, all right.
There you go. It's all right. We know where we stand with each other. We need a tie break.
Oh dear.
Well,
how do we need a tie break?
should we have one anyway? Because the kids, every week now since we did the orange tie break, the kids have got involved. So they've hidden a little thing in one of these boxes for you both. And
Right.
We need a tiebreak every week now, Neil.
Toby's gone. Did you do it? Did you do it? So should we just do it anyway?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll let me just have a look down through. All right, I'm going to take off a point. All right, okay.
Let me just put a pretend hamster somewhere. Just a bit further.
I thought I had John on 3 points anyway. And if we give him more 2, he gets 4.
Can you see my hamster?
Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, John. All right. Okay. Can you see the chicken question, number 3?
Kiev.
I wrote it in after the question because it's in orange.
That's very honest of you.
But I did put it in, as Mark will verify, I did put it in before you revealed the answer.
It did,
right?
Yeah.
But because it's not done originally, I'll take off my Kiev.
Oh.
All right. And I'll let you have the O2 because you did put it down. All right. Okay.
Oh, what a very kind man you are.
So that makes it 3-3. All right.
There you go. So moving on to the tiebreaker then. So should we flip a coin? Go on, Mark, flip a coin.
Well, I'll just do left or right.
Go on, Neil.
Right, John? Left or right hand?
I'll go.
My left.
Right, Mark. Could you go square on with the camera for me?
Yep.
Bring
He's going to read his mind. He's going to read your mind now.
So, my left, which is that one,
Yeah.
and right. So, I've hidden a sweet in one of my hands.
Your left, I'm going to go with.
There's just magic in it.
Oh, he's such a naughty boy. Brilliant.
Never try kidding.
I can't believe the technique worked. Right. Okay. I'm going to start it off. Let's go with number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
No, it's not in there.
Leave the box out a little bit so we know. Yeah.
And also leave it out when we're finished.
All right, yeah.
Try and wind Samantha up.
Okay.
So I'll go for number 8, please.
Number 8.
In the middle at the bottom.
Yeah. Number 8. No, it's not in there. And what we're looking for is a dog. A toy dog.
Ooh, fantastic.
Okay.
Like a wolf type dog.
Of course, because you don't need an orange now tomorrow for lunch. Yeah.
I don't have any snap.
Three snaps on him.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go with... can I go with 10?
Number 10?
Yeah.
No, it's not in there either.
Number 2, please.
Number 2.
Do you believe in ghosts? I've got a ghost by my door.
Have we got another ghost? Oh, we've got a dog. Has got the win. And look at the cute little dog as well.
Oh.
But don't get too near to it, because it might go.
Oh, that's great.
That's fantastic.
That's brilliant.
Oh, that's a cute dog, isn't it?
John, I'm going to give you that one.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Well done, John.
Good man. Thank you for that. And cheers to the boys for doing that. That's
just only
great.
for that one, yeah.
Excellent. Very good.
Lauren, you found the hamster yet? No. Hey, Lauren. Wait a sec.
Have you got him?
No. Cool. No.
If you've done research and then you've got him.
How would we have the hamster?
Lauren, come here. Be very quiet. I think I found the hamster.
It's a bit of tissue. You idiot. What is the job? You what?
That was a proper wallop, that was.
Yeah!
Look at this, Lauren. Look.
Nice one.
You like Toby's dog?
Yeah? That's just like Bacchus's, though.
Oh, God.
Right, John, it's just going to end up, I don't know.
Yeah.
He'll be hiding. He will be hiding.
Just buy another one tomorrow. £7.
I'll go get you one.
Yeah. Yeah. So, with a little bit of thought about our what happens next video earlier, where the chap had a rather unfortunate forklift activity. Have either of you two had any blunders at work where a complete cock-up has resulted in the company being cost a lot of money? Because that forklift one would have, wow, that would have been an absolute fortune to sort that one out. Have you guys ever experienced a cock-up or know of a cock-up at work that's been a bit of a costly one for a firm?
A few. Yeah.
I'll go then,
Mark.
Neil.
Go on,
I'll go first. Well, given what's just happened this past week in like losing my job, the day I actually got pumped, I did a minor cock-up, but the first thing I did of the day, I had to go and turn a particular circuit off and put a lock-off cut on this MCB. But as I was tightening the lock-off kit, the little flicker switch snapped off. So no, like, first thing of the day I did, I'm thinking, I know I'm probably going to get pumped today anyway.
Oh, for MCB?
The MCB, you know, like the little switch, the little handle on it, snapped off. So I had no way of locking it off, and I was like, I'd been there about half an hour, and I just thought, I know today I'm probably going to be my last day anyway. But that was a minor one. It was just one of them things that happened. It happened. But
I'm taking it you replaced it.
well, we had to order a replacement one,
Yeah.
For me to do that work that day, I had to just like disconnect the circuit inside the actual.
It's not just the cost of the switch, it's your time, isn't it? So it's
It
your
was the
hours that
time,
you're
and
putting
it
in, yeah.
It was an old style board, so it won't have been off the shelf MCB. It'll have been like an old board, which were probably irreplaceable. Maybe have to change the board eventually. I don't know, but I'm not there now, am I? So I don't know what the outcome was.
Not
I don't
your
know what the
problem.
outcome was.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, not your problem.
that was just a minor one. But, I can't think of any major ones that I've done myself, but I've been on jobs where quite often it was down to the plumbers. Some big incidents happened when the plumbers always come to fill up their pipework or their equipment.
Yeah.
And obviously water, you can't hide water, can you? Once it starts spilling out, it comes through ceilings and comes through floors and goes down floors and takes ceilings down all over. And we all, as electricians, we always used to take great joy when the plumbers were turning their equipment on or filling their pipeworks up, because quite often it ended up in leakage, didn't it?
Yeah.
You probably know, don't you, John? So, and that could be quite costly. The time of the jobs they were doing it was a lot of replacing floor work and ceiling grids and all. So used to take great pleasure when the plumbers filled their pipework up, because it was normally a costly job.
I was in my youth. I was part of a youth group that did a lot of tech work. All right, so we had PA systems, staging, lighting, all that kind of stuff. And as we got older, we were known as the lads or whatever that would go out and do tech jobs, right? So whether it be lighting, or projection, video projection, that was a big thing because it was new. People didn't really have video projectors back then, and things. So we picked up a lot of jobs, and I think it was either Salisbury Cathedral or Shaftesbury Cathedral. I can't quite remember which one. All right, I was there doing a sound job for an event, right? I don't remember the event. I don't even remember what the cathedral was, but it was in the cathedral, right? And between the sound desk and the stage, we had quite a big rig, right? So the sound guy was at the back of the cathedral, or quite a distance away, right? But we had the monitor system, right, close to the stage. Okay, so you deal with the monitors, and you're the hands-on guy for giving people a replacement microphone if the microphone goes dead or whatever. You're the stage guy. The sound guy is further back, all right, listening to the whole sound, all right. He would use, we had a headset system, so we were in talk, whatever, in comms, and things, and he would tell me, Neil, can you change that mic? Neil, can you do this? Can you lower the mic stand? The person that's coming on is a bit shorter, whatever. All those kind of jobs, right? I had a little mixing desk, and I had loads of cables going in, and I had the monitors, right? So the monitor feed that they were getting back, so for live music and things like that. And I was hopping backwards and forwards onto the stage and off the stage, right? Now, in between the desk and the stage was a memorial burial tomb, right? Okay, so a raised box, grave thing, tomb thing, all right? Very ornate, all right? Now, I could either walk around, all right, all of this, all right, get up onto the stage, all right, or I could hop off the stage over the memorial back onto the desk, right? So I had this little shortcut, right?
This is not a big word.
How can you know?
Yeah. Go on, what did you do to it, Neil?
Size 8 foot. All right, came out a bit dusty. Right. As I've stepped over it, my foot's gone crack right inside it. All right, and I'd gone down to my shin. All right, okay, and I'm now kind of off kilter because I've gone down. Right, so I'm holding on to things to get my foot out carefully. My foot is covered in dust. All right, and there's a size 8 hole in the top of this monumental, burial tomb thing.
Was it timber or was it stone?
It was slate.
Sake.
Right.
Oh my days.
So
Who was in this?
we confessed to this, right? The bishop, all right, and all the big, tall hat people all congregate around, this tomb thing or whatever, and they're all shaking their heads, like this, and you've got one guy doing this, and you've got, and they're looking back at me, and I'm like this, and
what were you doing? Just flicking out dust off your shoe?
Honestly, man, I felt so bad. It's like it's history, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Oh my days, that is bad. How old was it?
I have no idea.
Very old.
Yeah, it was an old.
Who was it?
I don't remember. What I need to do, I'm going to tell you, right? I'm going to phone up Salisbury Cathedral. I'll phone up Shaftesbury Cathedral, because it's one of those two. I'll phone them up and see if there's anyone there that's been there for 20 odd years, and see if they remember this story, and if they do, what was it, you know? And just kind of confess, and I'll see if I can come back to you with the rest of this story. But you know, from my point of view, I'm like, I felt so bad, and I had to, and this was like rehearsal time. We hadn't done the gig yet, you know. So all the way through this whole job, you know, I just had this very kind of ill, sunken, you know, kind of gut-wrenching feeling, you know, the whole thing. I wouldn't move, you know. I just felt so guilty, so kind of, you know, I damaged something, you know, really, really precious. We didn't have to pay for it. I don't know how we got out of it. I don't know what happened. I don't know the rest of the story. So if I speak to somebody, I'll let you know. Put my foot through it. Yeah, horrible, man.
That's
horrible.
so bad.
That's for it coming out dusty. I'm like,
flicking it all off onto the floor.
Yeah. Goodness
Something
me.
sacred.
There are others, but we'll leave it there, John.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had.
I think the phrase here that we're looking for is monumental up. There you go.
I think you just got it, haven't you?
I think that's it. I think that'll be our
Monumental.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so I've had the odd work-related blunder over the years, which were mediocre, really. Nothing really to sing about from the rooftops. But one that has stuck with me is I was at college, Leeds College of Technology, when I did my apprenticeship for NG Bailey's, and our lecturer, or one of our lecturers, was called, well, should I say his name? Should I not? Anyway, he was called John Carr, right? And there you go.
Under the bus. I mean, it was him.
You know what? He was one of those lecturers that was always positive, happy, smiley, loads of patience, loads of tolerance. If you didn't get it, he would spend time with you, make sure that you eventually understood, but in a nice way. He was a good guy. And I don't know if I was struggling to get a concept of a particular subjects sometime, or this particular occasion, but he decided to throw himself under the bus and say, look, you know, none of us are perfect. And it turns out that Mr. Carr was, in his previous employment, he was a rocket scientist.
Wow.
And he works in America. And he was dealing with these rockets that were as tall as a house, you know, proper stuff. And he said, he says, you've got to sparge these rockets in particular ways, and you've got to prime them and get them ready for a liftoff. And when he was doing the rocket science, he was doing it in the very early days, and he made a bit of a boo-boo on one of them. So one of these rockets was finished. It was about to be sent off to the platform to get sent off and become, I don't know, whatever it was going to become, a satellite or whatever, I don't know. But he primed one of the systems with grease, and it turned out he primed the wrong one. But because grease, believe it or not, is highly volatile, the whole rocket was scrap. You can't clean it.
Oh no! So it didn't go off. They recognised the fault, or they found the fault.
Well, as it was sending grease round, they thought that's the wrong system. But it had the same pipework. It had the same plumbing. Yeah. So, you know, if you look at domestic plumbing, you got 15 mil pipework, 22 mil pipework. Well, this particular plug-in fitting was the same for the fuel as it was same for the grease. It was the same fitting. Well, and since his mistake, they've changed it so there's different fittings. You can't get it wrong.
Yeah.
So like, if you try to put, is it petrol in a diesel car? One of them is bigger than the other.
Yeah.
But anyway, so off the back of...
This is what you were saying, Mark, is like, you know, people that are going on to apprenticeships for electrics, you know, in 5 years' time, it's going to be so easy because they will have ironed out all the problems, I'm guessing. They'll just make it so easy.
Yeah.
And,
So, but, that'll be a few quid, won't it?
That's a big expense, is that?
Talking millions.
And then he was
I don't know how much it would have cost. That would have been the sort of
talking millions, are you?
that would have been which would have been humongous. And I'm
gonna have to mute out. I'm gonna have to mute out this word, but that swear box is going to be going like crazy.
But it ended his employment. You know.
Yeah.
You know, it was the sort of thing where this whole rocket was scrapped.
Yeah. Goodness me.
I said, "What? You're joking? Just clean it out." And then he became a lecturer at Leeds College of Technology.
Obviously, found him up so far.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't confess to that in an interview, do you?
I don't even know if it might have been working for one of the big. He might have been working for NASA or something like that. You know, he was a rocket scientist. That's what he did. Yeah, bonkers.
Brilliant, excellent, good few stories there. Brilliant.
Right, boys, haven't you got homes to go to?
John, could you find out whether we found this hamster? Is she going to respond to you?
I'll just inquire now with the boss. Lauren, yoo-hoo! I might have to have a look for her.
Yeah, I do think that this could be a few days, John.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry.
While he's checking, let me just connect with our viewers. Subscribe, please hit the like button if you enjoyed the show, and tap the bell. The bell will pop up as a little notification on your phone, you know, when next time we have an episode on. So do that for us, that'd be great. Thank you, Mark, for the quiz. Really good. Really good, and thank you, boys, for the tiebreaker. That was good. I think it was only right to lower my score a little bit for John and his O2 thing. Yeah. So we'll find out from John if we've got a hamster. I don't hold out any hope on this, to be fair. I think the hamster will be long gone. No. Yeah. What's the outcome, John?
Well, she's fed up with herself. She can't find the hamster, I'm afraid.
She can't find it.
No. But she's getting all sad. That poor Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, I'd go to a different pet shop. Don't go back to the same one. On that note, folks, we'll leave it there and we'll catch up next time. Cheers, guys. Super. That's cool. There.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Stop being the ghost.
So there you go. I'm looking at more streaming and things and stuff.
Hello, darling.
Goodness me, where was it, Lauren?
So I was sat on the sofa having a brew because I needed a break, and I could hear scratching underneath the sofa. I picked it up and I couldn't find anything. And then it's sort of, there was a hole in the bottom of the, you know, like the fabric at the bottom, and you were just around at the bottom, so I tipped it over upside down.
Oh, well done, well done. Oh, I'm so pleased that we've managed to get us.
At least we've got him.
You're naughty, aren't you, escape artist? You're not going in your ball again.
Excellent news. Well done. Give it some food, and it'll know that you're the boss. And things. Yeah, well done.
Buzz Lightyear.
Kids will be made up.
Yeah, they will. Well done.
Right.
Well done, Lauren. Thank you for sharing that. Cheers, guys.
I was devastated that you were missing.
Excellent news. Excellent news.
Well done,